So, I pressed off. There we go, I'm fucking with that. Radio. There we go. Okay. If you're here today watching this video, I'm assuming you obviously want to learn about social media. And there's a lot of false information going around of these fake gurus claiming they know what they're talking about. They also try to make you pay for what they supposedly know with all these years of experience, which I don't have, by the way. So, Earth Media, we have been involved in social media for years. I'm talking a long time, and managing several social media accounts. We're always testing different ways things could work. Like, I'll give you an example. This week we started 5 new TikTok accounts just to try out different strategies and see what works better, see what doesn't work. Overall this year we have ran and tested 300 social media accounts so far. So, I mean, we know what we're doing and we stay up to date with what we're doing. And me personally, even before I started with Earth Media, I did a lot of stuff myself with social media anyway. So, yeah, I mean, I feel I have enough experience to talk a little bit on it and tell you guys what I know, because I'm sick of people getting scammed by these bloody, all the people on TikTok and stuff saying they know how to blow up on TikTok. But yeah, so, I mean, this is day 1. I'm going to do a little series, little YouTube playlist for you guys, so you can follow along. But obviously, if you're here, you want to learn about social media, and I assume implement the things you learn to help yourself grow or your business. By the way, if you are running a business and it's a product business, it's a lot easier to blow up a product than yourself, because product just has to be cool or useful. Whereas yourself, no one cares about you unless you're famous. So if you're John Cena, yep, you can probably get on there and boo boo doo boo. But unfortunately, if you're not known at all, it's going to be a little bit of a grind. Now, first thing I want you to do is get up a notepad, Word, or I mean, you can use a piece of paper if you really want to, but just make sure it's somewhere where you're going to remember it. And yeah, so get up the piece of paper, get a pen out, or obviously if you're on your laptop like me, get up I don't know, I use Notion, you can use Word, whatever. And I've got social media heading, but you can write whatever you want. Anyway, so first step to growing on social media, by the way, eating Skittles. Anyway, first step, growing on social media. Do you want to blow up as yourself or your business? If it's yourself, just write down personal. I'll spell personal wrong. Personal. And if it's your business, I know, write down your product maybe, or what type of business you are. Then what we're going to do is, this is a lot easier here for if you're a personal, if you're blowing up yourself, your face. You're going to write down at least 3 things that you want to make videos on. So, I mean, if you're showing a product or you're showing your business, like, so if you're service-based business, you can say, I know, you could write down 3 things you do and make videos on them. Or if you are a product-based business, you can show 3 things your product does. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm just going to act like I'm trying to be an influencer, blow myself up. I'm going to write down fishing. Not a big fan of fishing, but first thing that comes to my head. Camping. And gaming. So once you got your 3 things, I want you to come up with 3 sub video ideas. So let me explain. Fishing, right? If you obviously you got fishing written down or whatever you wrote down, you can now do fishing videos. But what type of videos? I mean, you can do challenges, you can do education, you can tell people that their reel or rod is too small for this type of fish and they should be using this one if you know a lot about it. Or You know, challenges, you could say last person to catch a fish gets a fucking dick tattooed on their forehead. It's whatever you want to do, but just get 3 sub ideas. So I'm going to write exactly what I just said. Challenges. And it doesn't matter if like you write challenges for fishing, camping, and gaming, like all your video ideas. Just get some things down so you have somewhere to start. That's all we're focusing on today. Getting a start, knowing what you want to be doing, because you don't want to be going in blind, obviously. Then it would be rough. Very rough. Challenges. What else did I say? Education. By the way, typing with one hand, so don't mind my slow typing. But yeah, so I mean, I'm only going to write challenges and education, but try and get 3 things for each category. So, I mean, you could also do challenges, education. What else could you do for bloody fishing? I don't know. I can't come up with anything else off the top of my head for fishing. Not really interested in fishing, just using it as an example. But yeah, challenges, education. And I guess you could do challenges and education for all your things. Like, it doesn't matter. But yeah, you want to get all that down. And then after that, what you want to do is I want you to write down where you want to be posting. Now, if you want long form content, you're probably better off going over to YouTube. It is harder to gain attention on YouTube than it is, for example, on TikTok or Instagram. So let's write long form. I'm just going to write long form. You guys just write where you want to be. Oh, no. Yeah, write down long form or short form, whichever content you want to make. You can make both, obviously, but just write down what you want to be making. Now, for long form, YouTube's probably the best place to be. I probably wouldn't go anywhere else. But then for short form, I would go TikTok. I mean, I know TikTok better than any other social media. I'm and Instagram Reels, but so TikTok's probably my personal favorite. But that's just because I've had the most experience with TikTok. But yeah, TikTok, Instagram Reels, and then obviously there's YouTube Shorts as well. Keep pressing Z because I'm typing with one hand. YouTube Shorts. Okay. So that's all I want you to do today is just get an idea of where you want to start and what you want to do so you're not going in blind. But yeah. And then there's one more thing I want you to do. Homework. Now, if you want to excel as quick as possible, I recommend watching one of my videos every single day and then implementing those new strategies and new techniques you learn as time goes on. But every day I'm going to try and make some homework for you guys to do. And I'm also going to occasionally do videos on the psychology once you, like halfway through the series probably, because once you start gaining traction, I mean, I've watched it happen when people will get into a little bit of fame as themselves and they get a bit carried away or they don't know how to deal with it. So I'll make videos on that as well. And yeah, but for homework, what I want you to do is go to your favorite social media, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, wherever you want to be. And I want you to pick your 3 things. So fishing, camping, gaming for me, but whatever you picked. And I want you to search on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, anywhere you want to be posting. I want you to be searching your 3 categories and look at top creators. And look what the top creators are posting and get a rough idea of what level your content needs to be at. Maybe even take some notes from things you see them do that you haven't thought about. Really, really examine what they do. and how their videos are. There might be, they might cut out boring parts. Say like when they're talking, they might, in the raw footage, they might go, they're going to cut that, obviously. That's just an example. But look for those little things that they edit out of their videos, or and you implement that to your own. But yeah. Anyway, that's all I want you to do today, and that's all. I don't want to bombard you with information straight away, but another piece of advice, don't pay anybody anywhere on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook ads, wherever you see it. Don't pay them to give you advice, to teach you about this stuff. I'm doing this for free. When you pay someone to help you grow, they should be doing it for you. That is a service. Do not pay for advice. I'm giving everything you need to know for free in this series. But yeah. Anyway, tomorrow we will talk about bad accounts, which it will be an interesting concept for you guys to grasp, because no one teaches it, because it's not what you want to hear. But yeah. So anyway, yep. That's all. I'll see you guys tomorrow.